Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Foundation Week, where we talk about foundation. 7 days a week here. Talk about reviews, first impressions, just really fun stuff. So today I have major fall vibes, grungy makeup because I really wanted to dig into the Jaclyn Hill palette. Hence why I got crazy really fast. Instagram makeup here, the Instagram makeup. So anyways, yeah, so this is day 3 of Foundation Week. If you ever want a color match, compare yourself to me, shade-wise, check out the description box. I put a bunch of foundations, drugstore high-end, that match me. Go check that out, and hopefully that helps you. So today we're going to be doing the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint. I did a whole first impressions. I will link it in an iCard so you can go check that out if you want to see the wear test and how it wears and my first thoughts on it. So this foundation, I'm going to read to you what it claims, go straight into the review. This says it's moisturizing and plumps skin for 12 hours, okay? It says it works to refresh dry and thirsty skin for 24 hours with hydrating hyaluronic acid, weightless water gel formula, applies flawlessly for a smooth natural finish, and it's oil free. I got the shade Natural Beige 60. The first thing that's interesting about this, it's not a pump and it's not a regular bottle. It has a huge doe foot applicator, and it reminds me a lot of the Clinique foundation. I think that's why a lot of people are attracted to it. It's different, it's drugstore, and it has this cool applicator. So I like it. I like that because I can just swatch it on regardless if a foundation has a pump or not. I never pump product onto my brush or my beauty blender. I always put it on the back of my hand and then dot it on. So having it like this makes it so that I'm able to do it quicker whenever I apply my foundation. I have dry to normal skin, but the weather here is super hot. I live in Arizona. It's really hot. It's 110 daily, and if not more. And but my skin is dry. I do like this. I do think that this is nice for dry skin. I don't think that it's so dewy that that if you have oily skin, you won't be able to use it. I think if you have oily skin, you definitely will be able to use it because it has more like of a natural finish, I find. So it's hydrating, but it has a natural finish. It's not overly dewy. It does say that it's oil free, and I like it. Now, there's pros and cons to this foundation. I like it. I'm glad that I have it. I love these for everyday makeup. For obviously today it's not everyday makeup, but on a regular basis I really do like this. It has more of a light medium coverage, and you can slowly build it, but it really doesn't build up more than that, and it really feels nice and cooling when you put it on the face. It does, and I love that. I think it feels really nice. My favorite way to apply this is with a brush because it gives me the most coverage possible. A beauty blender looks really good with it too. It just kind of lessens the coverage of it just a tiny bit. The only thing that I don't love about this foundation, the only con is that it oxidizes. Be very aware that it oxidizes. So this color that's in the tube is my regular color, my regular winter color, and this will oxidize. So in the wintertime I can't use it. Right now where I'm tanner, I can definitely use this shade because it will oxidize and darken on me, and that's okay because I am a little bit darker right now. So just be aware if this matches you. Looking at the bottle, I would go a shade lighter because it will oxidize, but those are my thoughts. You can always try it out and then exchange it for your right shade if you find that it does that on your skin. Personally, my favorite primer, drugstore primer I found with this is any sticky primer. So if you have a sticky primer that kind of clings onto your foundation, it will work well with this foundation because this foundation doesn't last a long time on its own, but when you add a sticky primer, I do find that it will last all day. So I love this one from Hard Candy. It's the Sheer Envy Coconut Water Primer Stick, and the reason that I love this one is because it leaves a really sticky, tacky feel, but it's hydrating, so it's perfect for dry skin. But it kind of clings onto your foundation, and I've noticed that whenever I use this primer, it makes it last a whole lot longer. On its own, it will last, I mean, you guys will see in the first impressions, it lasts like 5 hours, and then it slowly starts to kind of lessen because it doesn't have a lot of coverage on its own anyways. But like I said, for every day, I actually really do enjoy it. So I think that's all I have to really say about this foundation. It's a nice lightweight foundation for every day, and I do like it. If you are more of a full coverage kind of gal, you're not gonna like this. If you have oily skin and you wanna try it, I think that it will work well with your skin. Just make sure to set it because it does have almost like it doesn't set all the way by itself. It has more of a natural finish. And yeah, it does oxidize. So I think that's all I have to say about the foundation. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about with it oxidizing so you guys can see on my hand. The first swatch has been sitting on my hand for a while, and the second swatch, I barely apply it so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. All in all, I do like this foundation. It's a good one to try out. It wasn't a total fail. And yeah, Neutrogena always comes out with good foundations that feel nice on the skin, that don't break you out. So I hope that you guys are still loving Foundation Week. Go check out my Instagram if you want to see pictures of this crazy look. Give me a big old fat like if you like Foundation Week. Come back tomorrow because tomorrow I'm gonna have another first impressions on a super cheap foundation, like stick foundation, like cheap, like $5-6 that I'm super excited to try out. So make sure you come back tomorrow, share it with your friends. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.